Third person point of view reviews Pirate Radio. Okay, if you don't know what this is about a group of DJs sailing in a large ship off the coast of England in the 60s during the height of the rock revolution at that time. They claim they saved rock and roll, but where are they now, man? If rock ever needs to be saved, it's now.
It's now. Pump up the volume.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't see that coming. Do tell me why.
Well, because, you know, that's essentially in Pump Up the Volume, it was that he had a pirate radio station that people listen to.
I keep forgetting. That's
what that movie's about.
Yeah, I thought it was just so women could masturbate to Christian Slater.
I think it's a little bit of that too. And I definitely masturbated to Christian Slater. In that movie.
Well, thank you for telling me how this movie is a lot like Pump Up the Volume.
Yeah. I'd probably masturbate to this movie too.
Would you, Nick Frost?
Yeah.
Or Murray?
All of them.
All of them. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, definitely. Oh my God, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. A man like that, yeah. I don't care how big he is. If he's funny and smart and like charismatic,
The cast is great. What they're given to work with, they work with really good material. This is from the writer of Love Actually.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen that, but you're a fan.
I've never saw Four Weddings and a Funeral.
No.
And, but I saw Love Actually.
I saw that really young.
I never saw it. I avoided it.
I saw it when it came out.
But I really, really liked Love Actually. And I didn't think I would because I'm not... I mean, I like, I guess, you know, some romantic comedy sort of...
You like some? You're a big fan.
Well, secretly, I try not to like them. Because
really?
Yeah, well, because I just think that sometimes they're really just stupid and I'm just like, I'm just being girly, you know? And I'm just like, ugh, stop being so girly and liking this bullshit. Because it doesn't really happen.
No, well... But there's also good performances and good jokes and stuff that can happen.
Yeah, and there's just cute...
I like She's the Man.
Never saw it.
Okay.
This movie.
Yeah.
This movie was really funny. Now, the lead kid, I didn't really...
The Twilight-looking motherfucker?
I don't know who he is.
No.
That shiny little dork. Anyways, he didn't really wow me. It was everybody else that wowed me in it. Even...
It almost has like that Almost Famous feeling where you have to watch the movie through the kids' eyes. But it's far more funnier when you're on the other characters, and even the stuff they do with it. Like, I didn't think it ruined the movie. Like, I found him really plain, and I really didn't give a shit about it.
Yeah, no, he didn't ruin it. He was just boring.
But the second time through, and knowing like there's a few things, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a few things that happen to him that he's a great.
And he's like, yeah, and I mean, like, you need to kind of hear his story so that other things are happening, just other than being on the radio.
And that's why I like it a lot better than Hangover, because it's got places to go and it's got a story to tell. Mm-hmm. And it's not just, let's just try to put up
I really
obscene
didn't like The
jokes.
Hangover.
No, I didn't either.
So this movie was really good. Everyone's performance was pretty much really good. I liked the music choices that they played.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still a lot of the stuff that you're used to hearing,
the generic stuff, yeah, that's played over and over again.
But I mean,
captured together.
Yeah, like their wardrobe was really good, and just everything was really good about it, and it just made you feel warm-hearted. It was just like a nice feel-good.
Every character had an arc to go through, and it was comedy.
But real.
Yeah.
But like real life, because you understood completely why that character was that way or was doing this. And they even had moments in the movie, I won't spoil it, but where like they have that realization that like, why am I even being like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why am I... They just do a lot of growing up and a lot of different things.
Yeah. There's the whole plot of they're being shut down as well that's going on. Yeah. You're not just watching a bunch of comedians on a boat. There's almost this this Hitler-looking guy.
And he wasn't very funny.
I liked him.
I liked him too. He was good, but he wasn't like funny. And I think at some points he was supposed to trying to be kind of funny, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
But I still liked his character because he was important, and I liked that
dynamic of having that.
Yeah, because you needed that person kind of there, that bad guy.
Yeah.
And then the things that he would do, and he was smart about it, right? Like he wasn't just a big dumb guy going out trying to sink the boat, you know, or anything. He was really trying to get them off the air.
Where he had like agendas where it's like 9 months down the road we're targeting for this and that, like basically how a real government would approach something.
So I mean, it had a lot of realistic things in it that made you question, like, did this really happen? Like, is this really based on a true story? Or is this, did someone create this?
Yeah, and it's supposedly cobbled together from true stories.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's what I mean. It makes you really question it. You'll want to learn more about it.
Yeah. Because we've all heard stories about the Sex Pistols and stuff playing offshore and stuff like that. So I wasn't aware of stuff like this happened. It was interesting.
I liked it.
So it was my favorite comedy of the year. Was it yours?
I don't know if it was my favorite comedy of the year. Well, I don't know because I haven't watched it again.
Okay.
There's a couple of comedies that I've watched again.
Which ones? All
About Steve.
Really
and I watched another one, but I forget what it is right now. So if I watch it again, I'll be able to have a better.
You've seen Pirate Radio twice, though.
Yeah, I have.
Have you seen All About Steve 3 times?
I've seen, I think
or
maybe
4.
3. Maybe. Well, I don't know. I get in these moods where I just put it on repeat. But anyway, so I think that it was, I guess, I mean, if I'm looking for a warm-hearted sort of comedy that satisfies every sort of mood that I could be in, like I could still, like I find like All About Steve is a mood movie. You have to be in a certain mood to watch it.
I'd be vice versa, where I could just put on All About Steve and watch it with anybody, like Zoolander, like just something that you watch over and over again, opposed to like, because both the Rocks it's kind of long. And it's something I want to watch, like sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Like not have on as background noise.
Yeah, well that's what I mean. Like I'd want to sit down and really watch it again.
And that's why it's a better comedy for me. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen in a long time, and probably my favorite comedy since Eagle vs. Shark. I don't know if I said that yet.
Thanks, a little bit.